like to talk to you about Hope Lodge. Hope Lodge is a charity that I got involved with because I feel it's important to give back to the community. It's a home in New York where people can stay if they're being treated for cancer in New York City. Their doctors are in New York, but they don't necessarily have a place to stay or can't afford a place to stay. So Hope Lodge, which is run by the American Cancer Society, puts them up in New York while they're being treated in New York. They have huge kitchens with all the cooking equipment and everything.
Really?
Oh, you cannot imagine. They have everything that you need to make dinner.
So I'm making a dinner, or
We're gonna make dinner.
Oh, great. So I should do like a whole
dinner.
antioxidant dinner, you know, because people with cancer like.
Yeah,
like
sure.
antioxidant.
That would be great. Jill is going to come and talk to people and talk to people and talk to people.
Right.
Because that's what Jill likes to do. And, you know,
Jill could talk the hind legs off a donkey. It's like, give me a vein. She just needs a vein. She actually offered up our services to help out with the charity, which I would love to. She never asked us about that ahead of time, but, you know, of course.
So listen, I just got a book deal.
It's so exciting. Are you dying?
I'm so excited. You know what? I've always wanted to write a book.
Did you already have the book in your head, and now you just...
Yeah, I always had the book in my head because, you know, Alex always says to me that I'm a good writer because I've written articles for Hamptons Magazine myself at a certain point. Well, etiquette became a thing of mine because I have all these pet peeves about, you know, just the cell phone and, you know, just all of these abuses going on around me. So that's really when I got interested in working on a book on manners and etiquette.
What's it called?
Class with the Countess.
Class with the Countess. Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Oh.
Do you like the name?
Class with the Countess. Well, I guess it's the double entendre.
It's double entendre.
Like
it's class and.
Right.
But it's really more about, you know, my life and what, you know, certain situations and stories from my past, kind of going into tips then in the end, which I think is more fun than a straight-out manners and etiquette book.
Well, they've done that so many times. I don't know what being a countess means with regard to manners. Does Luann have more manners than someone else because she has the title of a countess? I don't kind of get the correlation. I mean, I don't know if I'm iffy on the name. I'm very big into names, and I have to think. My only question is your concept that because you're a countess that you know more than the average person about how to have class? Because it's not, you know what I mean? You didn't necessarily grow up any differently than anybody in the world. Just because you have a title doesn't mean that you know more.
It's through my travel and experience
I'm just
and all
asking,
of that.
Because if you only wear the countess as your thing, it's like if your name were,
I mean, you know, I'm an American Indian.
I understand. I'm saying if your name were Luann Lipschitz, you would be writing a book called The Countess
you
of
and the
Class.
Lipschitz.
Do you understand what I'm saying now?
Right.
I need clarity on why Luann would know more than someone else about what it means to have class, because marrying someone with a title doesn't give you class.
What people want to know is, how do you go from being the American Indian from Connecticut to being the Countess? They want to know that story.
Being the authority on class is really holding yourself to a high standard. That's a glass house waiting to shatter. It's not like you live in a castle with, like...
Of course not.
You know, ladies in waiting, so to speak.
No,
you know what I'm saying?
No. Obviously, in the title of the book is The Countess, because I am a countess. And I think that Bethany has a hard time grasping that. She doesn't realize, you know, what a contribution the de Lesseps made to this country. So I think she's got to get over the Countess. I think I'm going to move on to a Bloody Mary or something.
Okay. Oh my God, I got so much. But it's okay. I wanted to try.
I'm not impressed with the hotel. Are you?
No, it's too transient.
It's too touristy.
Yeah, exactly.
And not the right tourist.
No. Right.